Do you find it fascinating how some men operate outside the typical social structures, yet still garner respect and curiosity? Welcome to the world of Sigma males. In the vast landscape of personality archetypes, Sigma males stand as a distinct and fascinating anomaly. Away from the spotlight where alpha males typically reside, and the shadowy corners often occupied by beta males, the Sigma male carves out a unique niche of his own. Yet what makes these lone wolves so intriguing? Sigma males are often introverted, preferring their own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. Yet this isn't a sign of shyness or insecurity. On the contrary, they thrive in solitude, finding comfort and strength within their own minds. They are the masters of their own universe, unshaken by the need for external validation or acceptance. It is this self-sufficiency that sets Sigma males apart. They are not swayed by societal norms or expectations. They carve their own path, guided by their own rules and principles. They don't need to dominate others to feel powerful, nor do they seek approval to validate their worth. Their power comes from within, fueled by a deep-seated confidence and self-assuredness that is both awe-inspiring and intimidating. Sigma males are often enigmatic, their quiet demeanor masking a deep well of thought and introspection. They are the chess players in a world of checkers, always thinking several moves ahead. They are the silent observers, picking up on details others might miss, and using this information to navigate their world with a quiet, understated efficiency. But don't be fooled. Their introverted nature doesn't equate to a lack of ambition. Sigma males are driven, but their goals are often personal and internal, rather than external markers of success. They strive for self-improvement and self-fulfillment, rather than societal recognition. So, with that said, are you ready to delve deeper into the enigmatic world of Sigma males? Buckle up. Now, let's take a closer look at the Sigma male personality. It's like a Rubik's Cube, but instead of colors, we have traits like introversion, intelligence, and independence. First off, Sigma males are typically introverted. They enjoy spending time alone, reflecting on their thoughts and ideas. They're not antisocial, they just prefer their own company to large social gatherings. Imagine them as the Sherlock Holmes of the social world, always observing, always deducing, but rarely engaging in the hustle and bustle. Next up, intelligence. Sigma males are often highly intelligent, with a keen analytical mind. They're the kind of people who can solve complex problems while sipping a cup of tea, or come up with an innovative solution to a problem that's been bugging everyone for weeks. They're like the Tony Stark of the group, always thinking, always innovating. Another key trait is their independence. Sigma males are self-sufficient and don't rely on others for validation or support. They're the lone wolves of the pack, the ones who forge their own path, unconcerned with societal norms or expectations. They're a bit like James Bond, always on a mission, always self-reliant. Last but not least, Sigma males value their freedom and have a natural aversion to authority. They're the ones who question the status quo and aren't afraid to go against the grain. They're the rebels, the mavericks, the Han Solos of our world, always ready to challenge the norm and explore uncharted territories. But remember, Sigma males aren't just a combination of fictional characters. They're real people with real personalities. They're not perfect, but they're unique in their own way. They don't fit neatly into societal boxes, which is what makes them so fascinating. So if you're thinking Sigma males are like Batman minus the billionaire status in the Batcave, you're not entirely wrong. Now let's see how this lone wolf operates in a pack-dominated society. It's like watching a cat walk on a tightrope. It doesn't belong there, but it's fascinating to watch. Just as a chameleon seamlessly blends into its surroundings, a Sigma male navigates the social landscape with a unique finesse. They're not the life of the party, nor do they lurk in the shadows. Instead, they're the intriguing enigma, quietly observing, absorbing, and understanding the world around them. In the grand tapestry of human interactions, Sigma males are the solitary threads. They weave their own path, independent of the pattern dictated by societal norms. It's as if they're dancing to a tune only they can hear. Now imagine a typical social gathering. You have your alphas leading the charge, betas following suit, and then there's our Sigma, probably tucked away in a corner, enjoying his own company. But don't mistake this for shyness or social awkwardness. Oh no, this is a conscious choice. They're perfectly capable of mingling, but they choose solitude over superficial chit-chat. Their relationships are a reflection of this trait. They seek depth, authenticity, and meaningful connections. You won't find a Sigma male surrounded by a large group of friends. Instead, they cultivate a few close relationships that offer mutual respect and understanding. When it comes to societal norms and expectations, Sigma males are akin to a rebellious teenager. They question the status quo, challenge conventions, and write their own rules. This isn't out of spite or a desire to be difficult, but a deep-seated need for freedom and autonomy. Picture this: a Sigma male at a wedding. While everyone else is busy catching the bouquet or garter, he's probably pondering the institution of marriage or the origins of these traditions. It's like they're constantly deconstructing and reconstructing the world around them piece by piece. So the next time you're at a social gathering, look for the guy who's comfortably on the fringe, observing but not engaging, present but somehow detached. You might just have spotted a Sigma male. And remember, they're not antisocial, they're just differently social. So, next time you see a guy at a party sitting alone and still having a great time, you've probably spotted a Sigma male. All right, let's talk about love Sigma style. It's like finding a unicorn in the wild, rare but magical when it happens. When it comes to relationships, Sigma males are as elusive as they come. Unlike their alpha counterparts who thrive on the thrill of the chase, Sigma males aren't ones to actively seek out romantic partners. Instead, they allow love to find them, like a lost hiker stumbles upon a hidden waterfall. For a Sigma male, love isn't about grand gestures or public displays of affection. They value depth and authenticity over fluff and frills. Think less of a fireworks show and more of a slow-burning candle, quietly illuminating the room. Their approach to love is like their approach to life, subtle, profound, and a little mysterious. Now, intimacy for a Sigma male is a concept that goes beyond the physical. It's about intellectual stimulation, emotional resonance, and spiritual connection. They yearn for a partner who can match their wavelength, someone who can navigate the labyrinth of their mind and soul. It's like a game of chess, where every move is calculated, and the end game is a checkmate of the heart. But love isn't always a bed of roses, especially for Sigma males. Their unconventional approach to relationships can sometimes be misunderstood. They might come off as aloof or indifferent, causing their partners to question their commitment. But remember, for a Sigma male, love isn't about saying it loud, it's about showing it in quiet, consistent ways. And then there's the challenge of opening up. Sigma males are like fortified castles with high walls and deep moats. It takes time and patience to cross those barriers, but once you do, you'll find a treasure trove of depth, understanding, and genuine love. So if you find yourself in love with a Sigma male, buckle up. It's going to be a ride full of twists and turns, ups and downs, and surprises around every corner. But trust me, it's worth every bit of the adventure. If a Sigma male's love life was a movie, it would definitely be an indie film. Unconventional, deep, and not for everyone. Now let's take a peek into the Sigma male lifestyle. It's like stepping into a minimalist, self-sustainable, off-the-grid cabin in the woods. Imagine a world where material possessions are just distractions, where the noise of society becomes a distant hum, and where solitude is your trusted companion. Welcome to the Sigma male lifestyle, a place where less is indeed more. Sigma males are the self-sufficient survivalists of the social hierarchy. They prefer to live life on their terms, away from the hustle and bustle of modern society. They are the embodiment of minimalism, favoring the essential over the extravagant. A Sigma male's home is not a cluttered palace filled with shiny trinkets, but a serene space that serves his needs and nothing more. But let's not mistake their preference for simplicity as a lack of ambition. On the contrary, Sigma males are constantly striving for self-improvement. Their ambition, however, is not driven by societal norms or expectations, but by their own personal goals and passions. They're like the hermits of old, but instead of seeking spiritual enlightenment, they're pursuing personal growth and self-sufficiency. Speaking of hermits, Don't be surprised if you find a Sigma male living off the grid. They are masters of self-sustainability, often opting to grow their own food and generate their own power. They might not be preparing for a zombie apocalypse, but hey, who's to say they wouldn't be ready if one were to happen? In a world obsessed with social media likes and follower counts, Sigma males are the ones who've turned off their notifications, choosing to invest their time in more meaningful pursuits. They might not be posting daily selfies, but trust me, they're out there living their best life, one solitary adventure at a time. So in essence, the Sigma male lifestyle is about freedom. Freedom from societal expectations, freedom from unnecessary material possessions, and most importantly, freedom to live life on their own terms. So, if you've ever fantasized about living off the grid, you might have more in common with Sigma males than you think. So you've heard all about Sigma males and you're wondering, am I a Sigma male? Well, let's find out. Perhaps you're the kind of person who relishes solitude, who thrives in the quiet spaces of your mind. You're independent, self-reliant, and you don't need the approval of others to validate your worth. Sound familiar? Then you might just be a Sigma male. Being a Sigma male isn't just about loving your own company. It's about having the strength to go your own way, to make your own rules and live life on your own terms. You're the master of your destiny, the captain of your ship. You're that lone wolf, striding purposefully across the emotional tundra, howling at the moon in the dead of night. Okay, maybe not quite that dramatic, but you get the idea. Now, the Sigma life isn't all moonlit howling sessions. It comes with its own set of challenges. For one, people might misinterpret your need for solitude as aloofness or arrogance. You might find it difficult to connect with others or to express your feelings. You might even feel misunderstood or out of place at times. But remember, every cloud has a silver lining. As a Sigma male, your independence and self-sufficiency make you resilient. Your introspective nature gives you a deep understanding of yourself and the world around you. And your ability to think outside the box makes you an innovative problem solver. So how can you embrace your Sigma traits? Start by acknowledging them. Understand that it's okay to be different, to march to the beat of your own drum. Cultivate your independence, nurture your creativity, and never be afraid to stand alone. Take pride in your Sigma traits, but remember to balance it with empathy and understanding for others. After all, being a Sigma isn't about being superior. It's about understanding who you are and being comfortable in your own skin. Remember, being a Sigma male isn't about being better or worse than others. It's about being true to yourself. Well, that was quite a journey into the world of Sigma males, wasn't it? We've dissected, analyzed, and delved into the enigma that is the Sigma male, and boy, have we learned a lot. Let's hit the rewind button for a moment and jog our memories. We kicked off this adventure by peeling back the layers of the Sigma male personality. Remember, these are the guys who march to the beat of their own drum. They're the lone wolves and the free spirits. They are the introverted nonconformists who value self-reliance and personal freedom above all else. They're not shy or socially awkward. They simply prefer their own company and have a knack for introspection. Then we navigated through the terrain of the Sigma male's approach to society. These are not the guys seeking validation or approval from the crowd. Nope, they're the ones sitting back, observing and making calculated moves. They are the silent observers who understand the game but choose to play by their own rules. We also took a detour into the world of relationships from a Sigma male's perspective. Remember, they're not the typical knights in shining armor. They're more like the elusive unicorns of the dating world. They seek deep, meaningful connections and prefer quality over quantity. Then we got a sneak peek into the Sigma lifestyle. Minimalistic, self-sufficient, and purpose-driven. That's the Sigma way. They are not materialistic. They value experiences over possessions. They're the ones who would rather backpack across Europe than buy the latest iPhone. And finally, we explored how one can embrace the Sigma male within. Remember, it's not about changing who you are, but about understanding and harnessing your unique strengths. So the next time you meet a man who's a bit of a mystery, who doesn't quite fit the mold, remember, he just might be a Sigma male. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of Sigma males. Until next time.